guys, let's talk emergency fund. Emergency fund is exactly that, for emergencies. I think a lot of people don't understand exactly what an emergency is. So being able to identify what a real emergency is. A real emergency is job loss. If you all of a sudden got, hurt in the hospital and stuff, if you got in an accident. What is not an emergency is car repair, or a popped tire, or, oh, I didn't get my winter coat, and things that should be planned for. So, and I say should be planned for because if you are in the coaching process, as we continue to go through the coaching process, we talk about our goals, we talk about paying down our debt, we talk about what our vision is. And as we go through these things, we start to achieve these goals. And part of achieving those goals is also having funds to be able to plan. Let's say, for example, you want to plan a vacation. You don't dip into your emergency funds for that. You save for it, right? You save for that car repair that you know at some point is going to be needed. You save for someone, I mean, we save usually for certain things, like someone wants us to get to a wedding. Okay, well, we're not going to get into the emergency fund just because they're really, really good friends. No, that emergency fund, what if after you get back from that wedding, they can you? What are you going to do? So we don't want to touch our emergency fund unless it's a legit emergency. And it's really hard because a lot of the times that we're so used to saying, well, there's money there, and I have bills here. Yes, but those bills are going to stay there unless you keep paying them off. So just focus on paying that off and keeping that there, because once that's paid, that's still going to be there to be your safety net. And that's what we need 100%, because living in the world that we live in, we need them safety nets, man. Look at what happened in 2020. Who would have thought? So many people lost their jobs, so many businesses went out, and a lot of people suffered because they did not have a safety net. What is a safety net for you? Is it saving up 3 months of your salary? Is it 6 months? Is it a year? Only you can determine that. But I would recommend anywhere from 3 to 6 months. You're okay. You should be able to find another job depending on what industry you're in, anywhere from 3 to 6 months without having to worry. And all your 4 walls are covered. You still have your allowance to be able to go and have yourself a dinner here and there and stuff like that and be able to live comfortably. And that's the point of having that safety net. But mainly it's to cover those 4 walls. But yeah, so it's important. Think about it. Think about how you want to do it. I recommend saving about 20% of whatever you make and putting that in an account. Automate it, automatically take it out so that way you don't see it once you get paid. So that way then you have the rest of the money to do your 4 walls and your bills, and you just mosey on along and keep on trekking. But if you can't do 20%, try $5, $10, $1. It's better than 0. Start the emergency fund as soon as you possibly can, because it's for you. It's not for anybody else, but for you to feel safe so that if something tragic happens, you can cover it without getting into deeper debt, because debt is devastating. Debt is stress. Debt is bogging you down. Having that safety net will prevent you from getting into further debt and will allow you to continue with completing your goals and continue moving towards your vision, continue going towards that dream, and allow you to see things more in a positive light, because you're like, you know what? It's all right. They let me go, or it's okay. I got in an accident. That's fine, because I got this to cover me. I don't have to get into deeper debt. I don't have to ask, my sister, my aunt, my uncle, my mom, my dad, or my kids for money. I got this. So it's for you, to cover you, for your safety net, so that you're okay. So try to start it. with whatever you got. Again, we can see different avenues on how we can do it if we're doing coaching calls together. And if not, you know, see if you need a coach. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. And yeah, reach out. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video.